Hello viewers, I hope you're doing well. So it's all about the explanation of if-else statement. So today we will discuss about the explanation that if statement in Python, which is used to make decision in code. So let's break it down in particular details. So first we will talk about the definition. Definition: the if statement allow you to execute certain blocks of code only when a specific condition is true. If the condition is true, the code inside the if block executes. If the condition is false, the code is skipped. Very simple. Now, we just talking about the syntax. Syntax: if condition statement. If Python, generally Python keyword used for conditional execution. We are saying in terms of if. The condition, an expression that returns either true or false. What would be the statement? The statement, the block of a code to execute when the condition is true. Now, just explaining in terms of example GPA 3.4. If GPA is greater than 2.0, it prints your application is accepted. Now GPA is equal to 3.4, a variable strong student's GPA. If GPA is greater than 2.0, then it checks whether the GPA is greater than 2.0 or not. Since 3.4 is greater than 2.0 is true, Python executes the print statement. Then the output shows the actual details in terms of right side. We can say the flowchart visually shows how an if statement works. So is the test true? The condition is evaluated. If yes, go to execute the control statement. If no, it skip to the next part of the code after the if block. So we are giving us similar tips to the students. In Python, indentation is mandatory to define blocks. For example, if GP is greater than 2.0, then print double inverted commas accepted. This will cause an indentation error. Now we'll move to the next slide. If else. What does it mean? This slide explains if else and if else if statement in Python, which are used for making decisions with multiple possibilities. So let's break it down in all similar detail. First, define if else. An if else statement allows your program to execute one block of code if a condition is true and a different block if the condition is false. Then syntax. Syntax if condition. Statements runs if the condition is true. Else statement runs if condition is false. And then we are taking an example. GPA is equal to 1.4. If GPA is greater than 2.0, it prints the actual statement. It's all about the welcome to Mars University. Else it will move to the next one. Else it prints your application is denied. Since GPA is equal to 1.4, the condition GPA is greater than 2.0 is false. So the code under else runs. And then output gives actually just saying your application is denied. So how the flowchart works? Check. Is the test true? If yes, then it runs the if block. If no, runs the else block. Then execution continues with the code after the if else block. And what about the conditions? Multiple conditions. We are taking multiple conditions. Then Python lets you check more than one condition using else if. Else if condition 1, then statement, else if condition 2, again statement, else statements. You can see the actual difference between if else and if else if. We are talking about the multiple conditions. So visual flow, we can see the right side of the screen, then it true runs, it block and skip others. If false, go to the condition 2. Then it again checks condition 2. If true, then run that block. Otherwise, if false, then run the else block. So I hope you understood all the concepts. So let me know if you want to see a full working Python example with multiple if else. We will uh, give you the more information about if else if again. In our next video, we will discuss about the example of if statement. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe my channel too. Thanks for watching.